So this is me. First time doing a live stream. I've never done this before. So I want to show you how you can use a YouTube link and instantly convert it into a blog post and other interesting media formats. Because as people who spend so much time creating, say, piece of content, and video takes a lot of time. Like you invite the guest, or you talk in front of the camera, or you have a webinar, whatever the thing is. It takes time to like clean up the video, put it out on YouTube, and now the video just sits there. And people, and there's so much great stuff that goes on inside that video that you want to surface that. And today's AI workflow is going to show you exactly that, like how you can surface the great stuff out of your, say, maybe 3 hour long video, or 1 hour long video. People don't have time to watch 3 hour long videos or 1 hour long videos. And there's so much greatness that's there inside that needs to be surfaced in different media formats. I just strongly believe that people consume information differently, and that if we can, with the help of AI, now churn out like different media formats quickly, that's great way to like get your message to a wider audience. So anyways, let's get started with that. So today I'm going to show you, let me share this tab instead. I'm the founder of grantorb.com, which is an AI first grants platform that helps people identify and write winning grant proposals. GrantOrb has collaborated with two other entities in the United States that are deeply rooted in the African American church scene, and they're helping churches fundraise. So our goal is basically to come together, those two and me with AI, like bring AI and bring modern fundraising practices to the church. And so we did an info session about this. We are inviting African American churches to apply for this 12-month of guided guaranteed fundraising. Now, this is the best thing ever to happen to anybody. We are going to guaranteed bring them money because we have so much faith in our modern fundraising strategies and in AI. So this is a call for application for that. And we did a info session. And I want to take this info session. I'll just grab the link of this info session and I'm going to dump it into my Gemini. So let's go back to Gemini. Share this tab instead. And I'm going to just put it here. I'm going to select a better model. As you can see, Gemini has lots of models. I want to go with their latest drop, which is Pro. The thinking will also do the job. I wouldn't go with fast for this because I really want the AI to like scan through my video, and then I wanted to like think as well. So let's go with Pro. I love going with with whatever is the latest model. I don't think too much about it. So I've just dropped the link and I said, I would love to, my goal, okay, always specify what you want to do with it. My goal is to extract, you know what, let's just start with quotes. I love quotes because quotes, like the way the people talk when they are in their natural environment, is the most authentic way of expressing what they want to express. So let's start with quotes. I want to extract my goal. Okay, I won't even say my goal because right now I'm not writing the blog post. I'll say extract 5 most powerful quotes from this video. Let's just do this. Here are the 5 most important quotes. Donors and foundations don't give. Oh my, I love this one because you know what? When one of my collaborators, Paul Hosh, who's been fundraising for the churches for like 30 years, and he is also a customer of GrantOrb. He himself uses GrantOrb to now write grant proposals. And he's been doing fundraising for churches for 30 years. He's done his PhD from UCLA, basically understanding why the churches need to evolve beyond just passive fundraising. These are really great quotes, actually, because I treated most of these quotes when he was talking. So donors and foundations don't give to charity, they give to clarity. None of us would be sitting at this table right now if it wasn't for the Black church. The Black church to the Black community is everything. This, I remember when he said that, Paul Hosh said that. These are such powerful quotes because it stayed in my mind and I tweeted them out. Okay, this is me on leveraging technology for social impact. AI is seriously the best thing that's happened to change makers and community leaders because we can now really focus on our community and not be distracted by other things. I always say that because as a social entrepreneur, I've experienced this firsthand. I used to struggle with everything and now I get everything out of my way in like minutes. I have more time for wasting time. So anyways, I love wasting time. There are times, you'll know exactly who said at what point. And so this is one of the ways to like extract quotes. And now once you've got these quotes out, you can simply tweet them out or you can create an image, a mid-journey image or like an inspiring AI image and superimpose the code on that. There are so many ways to like share codes, right? Codes are the most powerful way to like grab attention, and then people might want to like go deeper into that content. So that's one. Before I go into asking Gemini to write a blog post, I can also say, can you summarize 6 key takeaways? Or let's just say, can you list? Sometimes AI can be very verbose, so you need to be like be able to command it properly. Like if summarize, I could have like summarized in great extent, but I have no time to read that. So can you list? And I can say in bullet point formats. The more guided you are, the better it is. Let's just do this. And this is literally a link drop. So now you can see how fast the AI has gone through like reading the entire video. Like for humans, we would have to sit for like 1 hour to watch it. And even at 2x speed, it would still take us like maybe 30 minutes, right? So it's so time consuming, but AI has seen the entire video frame by frame, like in barely how much time did it take? Like, I'm talking more than the time it took to like scan the video. Anyways, these are like just the thought process, like what the AI did behind the scenes, analyze the data, define the core elements, and here are the 6 takeaways. The goal is sustainable funding for Black churches. The team is offering a free 12-month case study aim. So, this is what it is. Clarity drives funding. Very good. AI is a game changer for grants. Specialized AI tools like GrantHub remove the traditional barriers to grant writing, such as lack of time and specialized skills, allowing churches to easily find and apply for grant. Now, let me tell you something. Churches have never looked at grants as a source of funding because it requires a lot of work and they have no time. They have no time. They're not in the business of writing grants. So they have no time. Somebody needs to be designated to look for grants, then write those lengthy applications, and then the money comes in. And, many times churches are not even aware that they can raise money through grant funding despite of all this, all the registration status and everything that they have. Most of them are 501(c)(3), they are tax exempt, so they have all the incentives in place, but they've never really explored grants as a way of fundraising. So one of the key component of this collaboration is also to tell or showcase to the church that grants are an important source of fundraising. Get proactive, and now it doesn't take you more than like 3 minutes to write a grant proposal. And you have an AI that's like looking for grants for you. I want to keep it short. I've already shown you what you can do by just dropping a link. You can extract the codes. You can like do like takeaways and all that stuff. And now we're going to ask Gemini, write me a blog post I want to share with my audience. I mean, the more context you provide, the better it is, because think of AI as your intern. You've been assigned with somebody who's there to help you, and the intern can't read your mind. We don't have that technology yet. So we need to communicate our intent to the intern. So this is what I'm doing right now. Write me, okay, and I make lots of mistakes because I'm in a super hurry, but one great thing about AI is that it understands your intent. It understands, in spite of hundreds of spelling mistakes you make, it will understand the meaning. It will infer the meaning of what you're trying to what you're asking the AI to do. So this is the most easiest interface in the world. Seriously, you don't have to be structured. You can be totally unstructured. So write me a blog post I want to share on Substack and LinkedIn with my audience. And I can describe my audience too. Then my audience, which are mostly change makers on informing them about this campaign, and communicating the importance, hype it up. I'll say hype up the importance, hype it up, because I seriously think hype up the importance, because I seriously think this has never happened before. This has never ever happened before. Like, firstly, as I said, churches are very stuck in the past when it comes to fundraising. They don't apply modern fundraising practices, and AI is totally new for them. So this is like the best thing to happen. Even though we're going to work with one church, we're going to share the learnings live, and that playbook will be shared with as many churches as possible, be available for free so anybody can implement that. So hype up the importance and be authentic, quote people from the video verbatim. So it's in their own voice, and be authentic with people from the video. And what else I want to say? Like, no fluff, directly get to the point. I just love this way of communicating because people have no time to read the point. And you can also say how many words. So I'll just say, I don't know how much. I need to see what my average Substack post word count is. But right now, okay, let's just say write 200 words is words. Let's just say write 200 words. So you You can be very specific. What I'm trying to say is you can be very specific. You can dictate your style. You can dictate how many words you want. You can obviously dictate the intent, because if you don't say what your purpose is, why you want AI to write this blog post, like why do you want to communicate this? Like, I think that's the important thing. You need to really guide the AI. So let's do this now. And so and I'm going to see how long AI takes to write this, because if a human had to sit and write this, and I've done that work, by the way. As a human, I've done so much video related stuff. Like, I've taken videos and I've extracted codes manually. I've written case studies, because I researched decentralized organizations and interviewed about 50 people and manually like extracted codes and all that stuff. So I know what a pain it is to really get the good stuff out of videos manually. So this is what is written: triage where it's needed most, saving the black church with modern fundraising, amazing, to my community of change makers. Okay, now why is it writing as if to my dearest readers? I don't want it to be like this. Okay, now, the thing is, you are the editor now. You are going to take this piece and you're going to edit. So I will obviously say we need to talk about sustaining. I don't want to, obviously, I never write like this to my community of change makers, right? I never say that. I just get started. Like, start with the problem statement, make the opening compelling. Now, these are things that only come to you when you write a lot. And I've been writing since 2011. I started my own publication covering social entrepreneurs that are using technology to accelerate good. And that was in 2011. Trust me, I've made tons of stupid mistakes. I've grown with my own in my own writing style. I did have a frame of reference for my writing style. It was TechCrunch writing. I wanted to copy TechCrunch way of communicating social good projects, because otherwise they can be very boring to read. And TechCrunch made tech so cool. I, as a non-techie, would read TechCrunch articles. So I was like, if I, as a non-techie, can enjoy these articles, then we need to really change the game for like social good businesses still, because people write about them in a very boring fashion. Like, I could never ever read them fully. I would just scan through them or not even touch them. So my whole idea was to make content engaging. And once you're able to communicate in a more open, like in a more fun way, then more people will engage and more people will get interested in the social good space. Otherwise, there's always going to be a barrier. You're always just like throwing buzzwords, and which only other people from this space understand. So you're not really growing the space. So start with the problem statement, make the opening compelling, use simple language, and what else? I didn't like African. Okay. And then talk about the solution, and the importance of the collaboration and why they should participate. So now I'm guiding it more, because I didn't like the first version, and why they should participate. Now, the more clear you are with communicating with AI, the better your output is going to be. And as I said, it's all a game of practice. I've been writing and communicating with people for so long that I just know exactly what to tell the AI. And, even if you're like relatively new, once you start using these models, you'll figure it out. Like, you'll know exactly how to command them. So let's see what and why they should participate. And let's see. I hope it's a better version. Sometimes, if you do a really good job of like communicating, then they will like one shot it. But I'm showing you the process right now. So many times I've one shotted my articles. We are losing our community lifeline. Let's fix it. Okay. So see, you know what? You can mix and match too. Like, I like the title of this one. I like this title, and maybe I didn't like that opening, but I like this opening. Churches, okay, see, I already like it. Churches are the heartbeat of our neighborhoods. Okay, so it's really communicated the problem. And so I like that title, and I like this opening, and I'll probably like the remaining stuff too. So that's it. This is my first live stream. I hope you enjoyed it. And this is basically to showcase to you how you can simply take a YouTube link, drop it into Gemini. And Gemini, really, 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 really good at reading video content. And I've been using this Gemini's video reading capability for over a year. So that's it. That's it.